in 2011, I attended at a Supreme Court of Canada hearing on a very interesting case dealing with hate speech and freedom of expression, and I live tweeted the appeal. So I was in the courtroom was packed, I was actually lucky to get a seat, and I tweeted in 140 character bursts the progress of that appeal, and it garnered a lot of attention and people seemed to really like it. And it turned out that I was, I think, one of the, or perhaps the first legal academic to attend at the Supreme Court and use Twitter in that way. And so since then, that's sort of become my niche. So I use Twitter primarily to talk about legal issues. I don't use it as a means of social engagement. I use it as a way to talk about and hopefully educate people about certain legal issues. So one of the things that I do is I do carve out a niche. So I don't comment on everything. I sort of create a profile for myself so that when I do say something, it's received seriously as coming from a place of expertise. And what I do is, if there are issues that arise in current events, there might be a case, there might be a legal controversy, maybe a law reform issue, I'll tweet about it. And what you do on Twitter is you get involved in these little mini conversations, mini debates. You'll have people that you've never heard of who all of a sudden will be engaging in you, and then you have to sort of use your judgment as to how much you want to engage with people, because Twitter is the world, and not everyone on Twitter is necessarily going to be someone who will be useful in getting your message out. So you develop strategies as to how to in essence almost rank who you're dealing with on Twitter. It sounds a little bit utilitarian, but it is necessary because Twitter is such an endless kind of medium. And so one of the things that Twitter's been really useful for me is if I am first out of the gate commenting on something that has happened in the Canadian legal landscape, I'll often get media contacting me to follow up, because I've put myself out there as someone who is interested in the topic, knows about it, maybe has something to say, and if the media either has known about it already or it's piqued their interest, they know that there's someone there who is willing to talk about it. And that's actually a really good, easy, cheap way to engage publicly on a variety of issues.